What is up, you guys? Your boy Terminator007, and today I'm bringing you a matchup with Cryptic, Circasurvive, Ikonik, and Unevenwar. These four clans came together to form Surgical Gowipe and Molt math, and this was a really fun war. These guys were just going at each other. It wasn't even all that serious. They were just trying to mess up their buddies. A lot of these guys were friends, and they wanted to 3-star the other guy and really show up their base. So there were quite a few 9s left on this, and that was a big reason why. Also, I guess the Molt math team, a lot of the better attackers from each of the clan, I guess, teamed up and went to Molt math. So showing the stats as well. There were 10 more 3-stars from that side, so that was kind of the tail of this war. Surgical Gowipe made this thing a little closer than it looked from the beginning. In the beginning, Molt math was kind of running away with this thing. About 15 attacks in, Surgical Gowipe had their first 3-star. But then they got in a rally, and they were only about 5 behind, and they were the same amount of attacks. But then Molt math kind of just pushed through, and they were able to finish this off. But anyway, a really fun war. We saw a lot of cool attacks, saw a lot of Valkyrie attacks, saw a lot of Holo attacks. Alright, so the first attack I'm going to show you, yes, is a Surgical Gowipe. You've heard lore of Surgical Gowipes in the past, but I have personally never seen one as a Town Hall 9 actually be pulled off. So he's going with pretty much a standard Gowipe army, but he does have some hogs that he's going to use for the surgical part. So just kind of luring out the Lava Hound right here, and I like how he used a minion, well, a couple minions to take care of that. He's going to do that over here in the corner, just kind of pull it out. And then he starts his Gowipe in from the bottom. He's putting down a P.E.K.K.A, backing up with his heroes, and he started his funnel over here, putting a P.E.K.K.A in over there. And he's putting this other P.E.K.K.A to go up into the middle. It's going to kind of get distracted though and walk a little bit off to the side. The enemy queen is down, and he's just kind of waiting for this hound to pop over here. This P.E.K.K.A has broken in over here. This hound is causing a lot of issues though. So he started the surgical deployment over on this side and just really targeting those point defenses. There goes one double set of bombs. Not the greatest placement on those, but that P.E.K.K.A is absolutely wrecking in the middle. That golem just jumped into there, got the other double set, so his hogs are clear now. They're up at the top working, getting ready to go to this Tesla. Once that Tesla is down, the P.E.K.K.A really can just run through this base because it doesn't have any double damage to contend with. Popping the Queen ability, and there go all the defenses. So he has low-level heroes, level 10, level 8, and he just wrecked this Town Hall 9. Not a low Town Hall 9 by any means either. It's not the greatest Town Hall 9, but the way he just used these P.E.K.K.As to be able to work his way up the middle, get rid of those double giant bomb placements, and be able to use those hogs in a surgical faction, I thought was just awesome. So the next attack we are going to look at here was on number 24. Let's see where this is. Oh, and I forgot to say the name of who that was. Bobbin. I'm not sure which clan Bobbin was from, but great attack, dude. Next, number 24 by B-Wood, number 25 taking on number 24, and this was another hog attack. A lot of hog attacks in this war. I'm not going to show too many in the videos because a lot of them were similar style. There were a lot of similar style bases, and I didn't really want to show bases being taken out the same way, but I thought this was just a good, solid attack. And one of the biggest reasons I liked this is how he threads the needle with this jump spell here. He's creating a nice wide funnel here, and his queen is going to work in. He was very patient on that jump spell. You want your golems to sit on the outside, that way the defenses target them for a while so your kill squad can do some work, create a nice funnel there, and then he's just being patient with his heroes. There go in his witches, they're going to provide a little bit of extra tank, sending in that king there. His dragon's going to come out, he's putting down that rage though, and a queen under rage can do pretty good work to a dragon. Look at that perfect placement. The queen's just sitting on the edge of that rage. He's got his golems have that extra rage so they can move quickly out of the way of the dragon. as well as his king there, and the king is going to do a bit of work on the heroes on the inside as well. So really nice heal placement, and even before all the troops are down, he's starting that surgical. He doesn't want to run out of time, and that can be an issue with surgical at times, because if your hogs run thin, then you're not going to have enough for cleanup. But he's starting them nice and early here, just kind of working his way along the right side of this base, and just being very patient with his other hog deployment. That was so much later. He took out all these defenses before he put, I said that kind of funny, but before he put the rest of his hogs over here. And look at that. Because he did that, they were able to go in here, trip that bomb set, and this was a very nice attack. I really enjoyed how patient he was, how much he waited. There goes that last bomb set there. If he would have come in from the top there and rushed it, these hogs would have all pushed down at one time, and they would have probably got hit by that double bomb set. But instead, he was patient with the second group of hogs, and they were able to get all the defenses out of the way and eventually 3-star this base. So he just has to clear out that last archer tower, clear out that skeleton, and his queen. Queen's still at full health. That is pretty impressive. Has the ability left, and this one is GG. Not a lot of cleanup troops left, but he does have his queen in there. He does have some skeletons as well as some wizards working around the outside. So it isn't too much of an issue because he already pummeled the inside of this base. Alright, so we are going to show you one more attack in this episode, and then I'm going to make this a double episode. I'm going to show the attacks from the other side. There were a lot of good attacks that I could have shown, but again, I didn't want to keep it too repetitive with a bunch of surgical hogs. So this one, a very nice GoHo. There are a lot of impressive attacks from this one. A lot of things I'm going to take personally into my own attacks. A lot of, I don't know, there were some pretty good base designs too. This one wasn't the greatest, but some other ones, they defended very solid Town Hall 9 attacks, like max Town Hall 9s, 30-30 heroes. And with this attack, the thing I probably like the most about this is how wide he made his funnel. How wide he made it, it's about 1/3 of the base down here, and he's only using 2 golems on this. Normally, to do that, I would think you would need a stoned attack, but no. And again, threading that jump spell, he's able to jump into multiple compartments there, get maximum mobility, and he's not being tempted to go onto the queen side. He sees these double giant bomb spots over here where they're most likely to be at, and he's just going to run his golems through them, trying to get to these air defenses as well, because all these air defenses are down here at the bottom, and he's already taken out 2 once this king takes care of that one. And once the queen locks on, hitting that ability, gonna take care of the enemy queen, and he starts his loons first before his hogs. And I see a lot of GoHo, but this was the reverse GoHo, and I thought it worked perfectly in this case. There was no need to send those hogs in before the loons. He was able to clear up most of the defenses up here at the top, kind of dealing with those sweepers up here, but they weren't too big of a factor. Sending in that last group of loons over here, and I love how these wizard towers were kind of distracted by the loons, so it let his hogs do damage on the wizard towers. And you know that wizard towers can only do damage to ground or air. They can't do splash damage to both, so that really played well into his favor on this one. Queen, again, full health. Well, actually, she's probably about 2/3 health, but has that ability left, so that can bring her back up to full. And just a very nice attack overall. So 3 stars for that one, and again, congratulations to Surgical Gowipe. You guys did a good job in this war. It was a lot of fun watching you attack. Thank you for hosting me, because I was in their clan watching this. It was fun to see all the live attacks, and they definitely hyped up the chat. So thank you for inviting me, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back.